Welcome to this new video. Honestly, I've been lacking on those, and I take that responsibility. But there's a reason for it. So why I've been lacking on those progress videos is basically for the reason that I thought my MacBook will crash any minute, and I was waiting for it to break down so I can buy a new one. Unfortunately, or fortunately, how you may call it, that didn't happen. So I've been quite stuck with this old MacBook, which breaks down all of the time. And as you may be seeing, like my camera will probably break down 1 or 2 times this video. So apologize for that in advance. But yeah, so what happened the last few videos, the last few months? I've been just looking through my old video, and I was in shock what I traded back then. I think it was around two months ago. Not a little bit more, I think. No, actually, way more. I've looked it up, like 134 days, meaning that was around 4 months ago, if I'm not stupid. Which is insane because like so many things that have changed. Yeah, like the most like the biggest thing that has changed is basically me going into real like funding challenges. At this point, I'm in actually three, but in a few days, two funding challenges. In evaluation, the first funding challenge is on FTMO, a 10K account, which I'm looking obviously to pass, but currently I'm in drawdown like around 3 to 4%, which is okay. I'm still trying to basically get my backtesting results onto the live account, which is quite difficult, of course. But I think we're getting there. And second funding challenge is on Apex, on futures. As you can see here, I'm trading futures, and I'm also waiting on setup on ES right now. Just that you know what I look for. I'm waiting for high right now, but I will go deep into my setups down the video. So yeah, just stick with me. Yeah, so I'm on a 150K challenge on Apex. I also have a $100,000 challenge on Apex as well, but I canceled the $100,000 challenge because the trading drawdown is quite difficult actually. So I will stick with the 150Ks and with the 50Ks for the time being. Yeah, I mean, I think that's it. But that's about it. I mean, the most obviously the most things will have changed on the chart, on my skill viewing the market, on my like my viewpoint of what I look for, and I think it's the same every single video because I start talking and then the third or fourth sentence is so much has changed, and it's like completely different setups. But yeah, I've been working quite a lot last few months. I think almost every day. Actually, probably every day. I try to like get my setups down, get my system down, get confidence, and for the first time, I think with first time ever, I have very good confidence in my setups, and also me being in drawdown on a live account doesn't faze me at all because I'm very happy with the trades I took. So yeah, I mean we can even pull up my live journal right now. Let me just make sure I don't leak any login data. Live account, yeah. So that should be my live account. Loading. Just wait a second. Jesus. Yeah. So I have to move this just to be able to click on analysis, and that's what I meant with like my MacBook is basically just lagging. But yeah, I think in 1 or 2 months maybe we able to buy a new one, and then we won't have those issues anymore. But yeah, let's go to analysis. And as you can see, I'm having issues with getting my data from the backtesting sheet, which is here. Let's load this in the background. My backtesting sheet, to basically get the data onto my live sheet. And Jesus, yeah, to get the data onto my live sheet, you see like 36 trades, 14 losses, 15 Ds, 7 wins. I to this day, I did not get like my usual wins, which run to run my usual wins are around 8 to 15 hour, and I haven't been able to get these. My highest RR win in this live journal was around 7 hour. So yeah, that's that. And as you can see, like my backtesting sheet is from the data completely different, but also you have to imagine like these are 450 trades and 478 RR. But if you look at this, you know the curve. Imagine me, and that's what happens. That is what I believe happened. I started my funding challenge right here, or I started my funding challenge right here. These, I think, or here. I mean, this is the like 11th trade on this journal, and let's just see for, I don't know, for that's around 70 trades where I did not get more than, how many are? Like 10? Yeah, 10 hour, not even 10 hour in 70 trades. So yeah, I'm completely fine. That's what I try to remind myself. It's like 2 hour in 36 trades. There's just like one win missing from me getting my confidence in this in this system. I mean, I have my confidence because like I know that I follow my rules throughout these 36 trades. But yeah, you know what I mean. So yeah, let's just see. Maybe we also have a live trade here. So 1 minute 55. What I'd like to see for my live setups is basically the move. So yeah, okay, no, this probably won't be a setup. Let's just see if we have something on NQ. No, they're going as well. So I think we have to pass on those. No, they all the same. What about they? Well, they can print a setup here and I'd still take it, but yeah, I think it's all about the same. If use 30 will make a high there, then ES will probably too. So I just wait for ES to do its thing. But in the meantime, we can actually go back testing, and I can show you guys what I've been working on the last few months. And yeah, so as you already know, I am into funding challenges, and I'm looking to pass one of those funding challenges, or both, I don't know, or maybe just multiple, up until the end of the year. My goal is to like get my first proper payout till Christmas, because I don't know, Christmas is just a big thing for me. I like the winter, and it's just a family thing that I want to, at Christmas I want to give my family back for believing in me and for just having my family on my side. And that's basically my goal, to just make money. And it doesn't have to be much, like I just get a payout like 1,000 euros and just give them back. But yeah, that's basically what I'm looking at for this year. My big goal is just to get funded, and then what alert was the NQ? No, there was not. Yeah, just a big goal is for me to get funded, get my first payout, or get multiple payouts this year. And the goal for the next year is just scaling this to 6 figures, seven figures, and just getting those payouts, and scale the capital, scale the income, and then go to Thailand, enjoy the life, or not really, enjoy the life of course, but for me, like moving to Thailand is, I think the most important thing for me right now, next to getting the goal, like to get funded, just because I think like the roof is crashing above me. It's I don't know. I just want to get out. Just want to meet new people, meet cool people, and looking to also get into personal branding when I got trading down. So personal branding, just to have my personal brand out there, to basically, I don't know what my intention is, but I just like the idea of having a personal brand, and I'm planning to do a separate YouTube channel for that. So now we'll post videos for just post videos for traveling, post videos about self-improvement, and etc. So when the time comes, I probably will make an announcement here. So for people who are interested in those areas, just go over them. But for now, there's not a YouTube channel existing in that area. So just be patient. So I will try to do my best to basically make this work on this MacBook. But already you can see my camera is just, I don't know. Maybe I should close TradeAway. Jesus, there's a setup, man. Okay, I'm not closing TradeAway because we will trade this right now. So you basically firsthand here, just me trading a live trade. I hope this all works out on TradeAway. If not, then I'll close this recording and upload this video with a continuation to the next video. But so what I do is I wait for the move up. I want to see strong impulse up, flush below the 20 MA, which is basically this move down. Good flush with money behind, then a nice impulse back above both MAs. Could be here, could be there. In this case, it is here, and then a high, basically, and the high, which is here. So if that kind of closes here, that's a valid trade for me, and I want to take this long. That's basically what I'm looking for, and that is what is printing here. Also, I meet all of this with the 1 hourly rule, because I need to be in fractal stage 1, which basically we have here. So we have the move up, fractal stage 1 down, the move up, and also have like a nice little stage 1 here. The 10 MA is around there, so there's absolutely no reason why I shouldn't trade this. And so now I actually need to get ready because I don't want to miss this. So we have a long here. There, put the stop loss right below the 618 level. To basically have this, we have a $150,000 account, 0.4% risk in percentage, and with that stop loss I need to buy 2.4 contracts, meaning we could round down to 2 contracts, which I think we actually do. So just buy one, is it one tick above? Just buy one tick above. 2.4 contracts, that works. So 2 contracts, nice. How many seconds? 25 seconds. That's fine. So I have the buy stop set up. As soon as that candle closes here, I will go long on TradeAway. If that candle comes now above, that's no trade. This is close. This is very close. Okay,
stop filled.
I am in this trade. Should not be a trade, bro. This was okay. So I'm in this trade, which shouldn't be a trade, because that candle in the last second it wicked above. So this is not a high. Yeah, I have not accounted for these scenarios, so I'm actually, yeah, yeah. Jesus, why? Yeah, I don't know if I should go out now because it didn't meet my rules, or if I just call it an execution mistake. But I think I just stay in there. Should I? Like these are the scenarios where it's just like, what do you do? No, I think I'm gonna out. I'm gonna go out. Just market exit.
Order filled.
Yeah, I think in these scenarios I just should not trade because obviously it is my setup. I haven't tested this, and this is the first time there was such a tricky execution. Just because, like in the last second, this wicked above, making this not a high, so that's not my setup. And in this case, I just don't trade it. But this will probably keep going because the context is right. But yeah, this will keep going. This will go. But it is how it is. It is what it is. Yeah. Okay. So let's keep backtesting. Well, let's start backtesting basically. We'll keep an eye on those setups on the side. We will watch from time to time, but I mean maybe it's going to come down. If it does, it might be set up. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. All right. So let's backtest. What do we have here? So the 5 only on UJ. I don't know. I'm in 2012, so I don't know the data. I don't know what happens, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, basically the 5 only. I always want the 5 only in stage 2. In this case, it is stage 2, but it's also overextended. So I'll wait for one candle down to the 10 MA, which we have here right now. Just because like that was quite big selling. I'll just wait for a good bullish candle to have the confirmation that we want to go up. In this case, I expect the 5 only to be in stage 2, and expect basically price to do just that, to basically come up. Now the 1 only, fractal stage 1. What is a fractal stage 1 for me? That will be perfect fractal stage 1. I highly doubt that this will be set up on the 5 minute, but if it is, then it is at the most the buy stop above here. Let's see. So yeah, it is around the lines of that setup, because like you remember what I said. You have to move up, move below MAs, move above, or move above here or here. So go sideways here, or go up and go sideways here. And in this case, we have the same that we had on the live a few seconds ago. So move up, move down, move up, go sideways, boom. But I don't like the fact that we like fucked around here so much. So I will not trade this, and rather wait for flush, impulse, or something else. Now, not very much going on here. I just wait for price to show me that money is coming into the market. For now, there's absolutely nothing. Just waiting for the new MB or range break in this case. At that point, I will be jumping onto the 5 minute, just because I see money is coming into the market and my camera is off. That's the first time. Let's do it again. Movie recording. I'm big now. Floor on top. So that's the first time. So in this case, I see that money is coming into the market. Jesus, you can't even. I'm sorry. So yeah, money is coming into the market. I will jump down 5 minute. and we'll wait for my setup there. So it would be nice if we get a flush below the MA, which we do. If we get above the maze with a good money behind, any more. Yeah, this is taking too much time. Not really liking this. Waiting for another impulse now. What is going on with ES? Yeah, that's nothing. So waiting for another 5-minute impulse, we can fasten this up with looking at the 1 hourly, which is basically below a maze. I never trade anything below a maze. Basically, my whole rule set, I can give you 4 rules. First rule, let's make it bigger. So these are basically my rules. First rule, context time frame in stage 2. That's like 1. So if that's, let's make this bigger. If that's met, we move on. Second rule, validation time frame in fractal stage 2. Fractal stage 1. If that's met, we move on. Context time frame and validation time frame in above all MAs. Above all MAs. That's the third rule. If all that's met, jump onto the entry time frame and look for setup blueprint. These are all my rules, basically. There's a lot more to it. Of course, when I'm looking at the market, you can just say, well, let me just copy these. These are my rules now. These are my rules now. I'm doing the exact same thing, and you will be profitable. Of course, I'm profitable in backtesting, but live trading is another thing. So, but you can copy those and expect the same results. It's more like experience thing. But I've had so much experience throughout these thousands of hours I've put into this that I can basically simplify this complex system to which, like, you might say, well, your system looks so complex, it's so difficult, and it's so much, and how you could basically only have 4 rules. Well, that's just because I've put the time in to basically study what I look for over and over and over and over again, that at some point I'm able to basically say, I just need 4 rules and I will be fine. So that's what it all comes down to, just make your system as simple as possible. And I think that's what, for me personally, I've achieved. The only thing that's missing now from me getting my first paycheck is just getting my backtesting results onto the live account, which I'm hopefully looking to achieve in this year. But I mean, as I have said so many times, time should not matter. And I get caught up in this so often, just because, like, I'm in a mentorship where, like, people get funded after 6 weeks being into the trading space, which is insane to think, because I've been here for around 110 weeks. So this guy getting funded in 6 weeks makes me subconsciously feel bad. But time should not matter, because everyone has their own journey, and someone might have got lucky with the information that the brain picked up on, and a different person might just take a little bit longer. And I've put in so much time, almost every day for 2 years straight. And before that, more trading time, but for me this was just time wasting, doing retail shit. But with proper education, 2 years, more than 2 years now, every single day, I did something. Can be 7 hours of work, but they also can be just looking one time onto the screen and doing backtesting for 30 minutes and say, damn, I'm tired right now. But I'm within these 2 years, I'm looking at around a little bit more than 3,000 hours of time spent onto the charts, time spent watching videos, getting the education, getting the knowledge, and advancing my experience. And yeah, the end result of that is just that I can have like 4 rules, and that's enough for me. So just simplify your system. It's going to help you a lot, and you simplify by just putting in the experience, putting in the work to just get the experience, because at the end, the experience is basically delivering you like the sixth sense. So you can basically say, well, everything looks perfect. Everything is meeting my rules, but I still don't trade because X, Y, Z. And that's powerful. I mean, you can also be profitable. Evidently, you can be profitable after 6 weeks, not having much experience, or not much experience as someone who's put in 2 years. But it will help you on your way up, definitely. Yeah, back to the chart. So what we're looking at here is basically the 1 hourly getting mob amaze. But for me personally, what I look for in these scenarios, because I don't know, maybe it's an inexperienced thing as well. For me, we right now trapped in this range, just because I see big selling here, and for me, whoever sold here is for me now. I mean, nobody has taught me that. This is just my experience. For me now, like, sellers are still in control, because we can easily mitigate something here and go bearish. That's just my thinking. That's just my experience of the market. So we might just get one bearish candle down. So we I don't know, maybe we just blow through. Could happen the same thing, but I just want to have confirmation. Most of the time in these scenarios where we have massive selling, we get one more down candle to basically confirm for retail that we are short. So they fumble into shorts, targeting these lows, with their stop loss being above these highs. Let's see if that happens. With their stop loss being above these highs. Okay, we just blow through. Okay, maybe we get a down candle now. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Because now what happens? Retail thinks, well, we have something here. We need to go short, because we can get above some resistance here. Meaning they all fumble into shorts, having their stop losses above these highs here. And we basically trap retail. Retail becomes our cloud of liquidity now. Because what is going to happen now is retail going short, thinking the price is going to come down, while in reality, price is just going to do this. Boom. I mean, they might have been able to secure some kind of profits here, but they aware liquidity, and that's why we blew through them so much. It's just because there's a lot of liquidity to take, more than on the downside. That's where we went up. But I'm not here to teach. I'm just here to express my progress, express my experience, to look back on one day. So don't take anything as education. This is just me talking to myself. But yeah, we went up, and at that point I will jump on the 5 minute. There won't be anything on the 5 minute right now, so we can jump down. Yeah, still need to get below. That's nice. If we get up now. Nah, no setup, sadly. Let's see if we get another flush. No. Where's the setup, man? We want a setup. What's live doing? Nothing. Yeah, just wait for price to get back above an ace. This is distributing now, so jump on a 5 hourly, waiting for the context time frame to get back into stage 2. And I can actually have those rules up here as a fixed text. Let me just context time frame. C is like context. C is context time frame to validation in fractal stage 2. V is validation time frame. C and V above and ace, and 4 into time frame. Waiting for setup blueprint after above or tipped off. So these are the rules. I just let them on there to just I don't know, have you understand what I'm looking for, what I'm doing, etc. So just I don't know, we'll just do this. And I was anchor text. Fuck. Let. Yeah, I think that should be it. So let's see. We want 5 hourly obviously to be in stage 2. At what point? I think it's stage 2. Let's see. Okay, now we're coming down heavily. Nothing to do here. Waiting for the daily now to show some signs of bullishness. Goes bearish too. If we get another bearish move down. Okay, we might actually have a flip context here. So I think shorts now are quite good. So 5 hourly is in stage 2 up. It says reaccumulation, but this is above all MAs going up. Obviously this is the difference now. So this is for me like distribution, redistribution. The 1 hourly is in perfect fractal stage 1 actually. So we have a nice move money coming in, going sideways out of stage 1 into stage 2. And fractal stage 1 is basically now this candle going up, coming down, and this candle coming up. So maybe actually we have a buy stop just above that wick. Let's see on the 5 minute. Nah, not really. If that flush would have been here, this would have been a setup, but no. So yeah, we wait for price doing an impulse on the entry time frame to give me the setup blueprint on the entry time frame. Let's see. Normally I get a lot of setups. Like on a live account, there's usually a setup every single day for me. So it's actually quite surprising that I don't get much setups in backtesting now. So that's for me start of stage 2, because we displace above some kind of highs, above MAs, looking good. This right now is a redistribution for me, because like we came up, redistribution, mitigating some kind of S&D zones here, make a higher high, have like some kind of S&D zones here, mitigating that, getting above all MAs on the validation time frame. And right now, if we come, what was that? GC, yeah, we don't trade gold today. And yeah, I mean on a 5 minute, you're looking at price going up, That is this candle. This candle is price coming down below the 20. The next candle, if the next candle comes up, here, goes sideways, goes up, that's a trade for me. So if the next candle comes up, goes sideways, there, I'll take this long, and this will be seen as the fractal stage 1, which is basically this. That's my setup. That's all there is. And yeah, taking this long by stopping this, putting a stop loss below here, and yeah, take this long. So we'll see if that's happening right now. And as you can see, you have the move above, you have the move below, although it's quite ugly, so I won't trade this. But yeah, you know, this would be the setup, essentially. Like, this would be set up, but we broke down again. It's also quite ugly. Looks like we're rolling over. So we can jump back on the 1 hourly, looking for the same thing. Move above, getting some kind of signs of money coming into the market. Nice. If we go sideways right now, I think that's actually quite nice. So 5 minutes should make the blueprint now for us. Perfect. We come below. If we come up now with money behind, yeah, that's a setup. So for me now, where I protect is basically either on the nearest MA to the setup. So I either protect here, which is quite a big stop loss for me personally. We have a 2.2 ATR stop loss. So this looks way too big. What I like to see is this candle making, the next candle making a fractal. Yes, exactly that. Making a fractal pullback rule. Could be a fractal, could be also a real pullback rule. But in this case, I throw on the fib and protect just below the 50%, meaning the 0.618 level. Why I do this is because, damn, I'm so sorry for my camera, it's crazy. Why I'm doing this is because I view this move after validation as its own S&D zone. And in our S&D zone, we have the most orders sitting at 50% or above. Obviously, we always can come down to 100% mitigation, but the most orders are sitting at 50%. That's why I'm putting my stop loss not onto the 50%, because at 50% mitigation, we can also tap me out. I put my stop loss slightly below, so if we tap 50% and go up, I'm still in it. And I increase my RR potential so much with putting my stop loss at shortly below 50% of the basically of the trade of the ICI, which is this, I impulse, C correction, I delivery, another impulse. Putting my stop loss quite below the 50%. So I'm increasing my stop loss potential by not putting my stop loss below the whole setup, but just below the 50%. So much talk for nothing, no setup. But yeah, this looks good. If we get a flush, too aggressive. Waiting for the 1 hourly to do something. Bro, I'm really shocked how, like, there was not a single setup, and I think we flew through 2 months by now, a little bit more. Yeah, this is stage 2 for me now. This could easily go. So we look at the 1 hourly. Fractal stage 1 not really there. It's also MA's looking ugly, price looking ugly, probably gonna flush. There's the flush, now coming back above. Nice. A little higher. Want to see some fractal breaks here, indicating some strength. Above here, above here. Want to see some fractal highs broken. Yeah, nice. Oh, I'm skipping too fast. So we broke fractal highs. At that point, I will jump on the 5 minute. and look for a setup, because this already does not look bad. The 20 is here, so we need to come below the 20 for me getting involved here. Need a bigger flush. This is not enough. If this flush would have been a little deeper, a little cleaner, I would have taken that setup protecting on the 10 MA. But yep, did not do this, so I will not trade it. Need a good flush, just a clean flush, but yes, auto session, man. I want to show you what I want to trade. It's not possible to get a setup. We have 40 minutes. Let's see. So this comes up indicating money's in the market. So we double check with the 5 only. Is it below the maze? No, perfectly. From fractal stage 1 into stage 2. Obviously we saw what's going to happen now, but let's see if there's a difference between. Nope, no setup whatsoever. No setup whatsoever. Maybe we have a setup right now, because like if we get an impulse above all highs, yeah, that's a good impulse. Now clean flush down below the 20. That's really nice. No high. If this would give me a high here, that's 100%. That's like a 10 out of 10 setup, but obviously you don't get that all of the time. Out of session again, so we skip. Also with the new MacBook, there would have come a possibility of like cutting these videos to just not have them uploaded in like raw material, uncut. But yeah, I'm not able to cut anything with this MacBook. Like that would be like the death sentence. If I would try to cut any videos here, I would just nope. All right, so we get the impulse. Let's wait for the flush. That's a good flush. Now we need a lot of, oh, that is beautiful. Oh yeah, Jesus. Is it? Let me see the one only. One only setup looks really, really nice. Very, very nice stage 1 fractal. Get the move down, get the move up. I do think it's fine. It's fine. Good money out, good money back in. So we get the fit tool. Why? Because we have the fractal pullback rule. The wick below here is higher, so this makes the fractal pullback rule. Because on some time frame we came up, that is that big candle. We came up, then we came down, making this wick. Then we came up and closed here. That's where we closed. And then we opened down. Oh, actually we gapped. So we gapped down here. Then we came up. Probably we came down first. Now we came down and came up. So in this case, that low would be like the pullback rule. If we get above here, that's like protected territory, right? Because if this thing goes now here, the last unmitigated portion of price will be this, which is basically that candle. And I'm protecting at 50%. So my stop loss will be here. And I'm playing on price not reaching this for, as I said, increased RR potential. So I already did it. We have our trade here. So just by stopping 1 or 2 pips above, oh, it's not a long, it's a short. For anyone who like up until now didn't understand, I flipped the market. So everything that goes up now is in reality going short. This would be the reality. But as I'm used to watch the long side of things, I'm just flipping it to make it easier for my eyes. So I will protect just below here. It's a 1 would be below 2.5 pips. 2.5 pips is like the maximum stop loss. The minimum stop loss I use. So we can just protect here. Let's see. So this comes even lower. Obviously, in that scenario, what I would have done is put this on there. But since that is already the minimum stop size I can use, that won't even matter. And he's not tapped yet, so we wait on price tapping in. That is price tapping in. And that is the buy stop. Waiting for break even, which is 0.5 hour. So we want to see body close above 0.5 hour, which already happened. And then the trade above of that next candle above the high of the candle that closed above 0.5 hour. So with the next candle trading above this high, I'm break even because we close above 0.5 hour and the next candle goes above the high. So in this case, this will be an instant break even. If our price does not reach or does not close above 0.5 hour, but just wicks crazy, I have a fixed PE at 1.5 hour. So if that would have just been a wick, and the wick would have reached up to here, I would go BE no matter what. No matter where the candle closes, I just go BE at that point. So yeah, this will be the break even. And we wait for the next setup. Was this news? Oh, this was news. So this trade probably would not be a trade just because it was such a short amount of time before news. So yeah, I just would murder my account by trading news or these news. Supposedly was kind of FOMC meeting or something, which always like kills the whole market if the news are that good or that bad. Just trying to get out of whatever this is. Money comes in towards the short, long side. The 5 only is still in stage 2. This is ugly and I won't trade it just because like that range is way too big. Way too big. So we're still trying to get below that wick or that wick because it's just such a big range that I probably will lose a lot if I trade there. Waiting for stage 2. At that point, price will probably continue to go long, and I will want to watch this. This is perfectly fine, and nice stage 1 fractally. Looking for the 5-minute setup right now. So if price gets above here with a lot of money behind, I will trade this. This is too late, so I'll wait for them impulse. Impulse, flush, very nice, very nice flush. Too late. No setup. Or is it? Let me see the 1 only, because I think actually it's not that bad. It's not that bad actually. Why it's not that bad? Normally I don't like the setups where it just takes that long. But the fact that we just stayed below MAs with quite low volume in price and then just broke above with a lot of money behind makes me think that this might be continuing, and yeah, just want to take some risk on that. So this is still not a long. This is a short. Buy here, put the stop loss below here because That wick down there is a fractal pullback rule. Let's see if we get involved there. Just may put this below the 0.618. Now this is a fractal pullback rule. Waiting for the next candles. Now this is a fractal pullback rule, and if we break down now, I will cancel this trade because we play around too much. But it does not look bad, so I will stay in this. I still will stay in this. No, I won't. Or we might have a new setup if it comes above these highs now with money behind. That's a new setup. Nah, this isn't clean enough for me. Want to see another impulse now? Let's see. Yeah, we break down fully, so that's absolutely nothing. Right, I didn't even have one. No, I had one break even. But yeah, not much to trade. This looks very, very nice. The 5 only is in some kind of range. I just want to see the 5 only breaking above here and making effort to basically show that we're on stage 2. And that is exactly the thing I look for. Now we can expect this thing to continue towards the upside, and I want to get involved in that. So the 1 only, what I wait for is now like a candle down. Maybe even the, I don't know if 5 minute was below the 20, probably. Well, this is ugly. I don't trade anything like this. Want to see good flush. Nice flush. Now a good impulse with money behind. Does it come? No. So back on 1 only. This goes to shit. Back on 5 only. If we break down, we're probably in long territory, so flip it. Go to the daily. What do we have here? Now this doesn't show anything. We can be short, we can be long, I don't know. And in these scenarios, I just play until something clean has happened. And on the daily, we go back short. If we go back long now, this is probably a long market. If we break up now, like that's a long market. I'm still unsure. And if we get above these highs, that's a long market. Yeah, we long. So we flipped biases 2 times this video. That's why we don't have a lot of trades, just because we don't have a lot of trending environment. But that's fine. So 5 only is in stage 2. 1 only is making fractal stage 1 right now. And easily, if the next candle comes down, comes back up, there should be a setup on the 5 minute in here. So we come down below the MA out of session, but we get into session in like 40 minutes. So that is a beautiful setup, but it's like 35 minutes away from session, so can't trade it. But we probably make another good flush, just like this. We get above now with good money behind. I will trade it. It's too late now, so wait for 1 only to do something properly. Wait for something that indicates that money is coming into the market. We flush again. 5 hourly is out of stage 2 into stage 1. Waiting for stage 2 again. That is stage 2. 1 only is going up. Waiting for sideways now. Beautiful. If the next candle comes up on the 1 only, that should be set up on the 5 minute right now. So just what I'm waiting for is just the move above here to go sideways and then give me the setup. Still good, not good. I want to have at least like 1 proper trade. It's like 54 minutes, Jesus. Ugly, waiting for the 5 hourly. Still trapped in this big range. So what I wait for is now basically down candle, trade above here, close above there, perfect. At that point, I don't care that we are in this big candle range, because now that cloud of liquidity is now active. So all these highs, Jesus, all these highs act now as liquidity, and we want to take them out. So that's basically what I'm looking for, and that's what I base my analysis on. At that point, I jump down on the 1 hourly, wait for one down candle, down candle, down candle, down candle. It's too far away from the 10 to be a fractal stage 1 for me. Nice. Come in. Nah. Okay, there might be setup in there. Because what is this? This is like the impulse up, the correction below the 20 on the 5 minute, and now the next candle comes up, and if it goes sideways here, there could be setup to take out those MB highs. Move above, move below. Wow. It's like very, very wicky. Probably pass on all of these and wait for something more clean. This is nice. Out of session now. So wait for the next day to come in. Next day probably bring a nice impulse up. Very nice. Flush down. Continued flush down. Yeah. Impulse up. Nope. Back on the 1 hourly. Impulse up. Yeah. There probably is a setup in there. Let's see. Impulse up, flush. No, this is not a setup. Waiting for flush down, proper flush down. Yeah, nice flush. Too big. Waiting for another impulse. Way too big. Waiting for price to settle. Now another impulse. What is the live market doing? Yeah, nothing. Looking for another impulse. Well, this is just not doing anything. Just not doing anything for me. Damn, man. Yeah, that's why I want a new MacBook, just so I can cut these sections out. Probably. I mean, it's also cool to see what my thought processes are, I think. But yeah, I mean, it's just at some point I think it's boring, but I mean, yeah, it is what it is. So we get above here. I think at this point, you know, we came up, good impulse, we came down, accumulation, came up, made a higher high. Now this is the protected high, and we broke down here, but by judging by the power it came up with, and also the momentum that we get, I view this as absorption to basically watch out for price going up higher. So now I'm watching exactly for that to happen. The 1 hourly is coming up with good money behind. I'll wait for the fractal stage 1, which happens right now. There 100%, there is a setup on this wick. On this wick, there is the setup. 5 minute. Yeah, that's the setup. Jesus. Remember, like, we're watching this on a 5 minute as it develops. So we will trade this based on that. Now we have to see if we're able to protect this, because there's no fractal pullback rule if I am right. Yeah, this is the same level. So we need to protect this on the nearest MA, which would be here, which actually fits perfectly because it's already like near 2.5 pips, which is my minimum stop loss, as you know. And we can protect with a 3, so yeah, that's perfectly fine. So we know how the 1 hourly looks, we know how this looks, and can easily get into this now. Perfect. So this is all buy stuff, and looking to like manage this right now. This did not close above 0.5, so our fixed stop is 1.5, which we have reached at that point. So this goes to break even. And my next management is the earliest 50% partial is 1R. So 1R is here, but I need some structure to move my partial there. That's perfect for me. I'll just manage 50% partial below here. Moving 50% partial below here. Not moving anywhere, not moving anywhere. Nothing, 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 nothing. Do we survive this? Seems like it. So at this point, I'll move my 50% partial just below here. Looking for this delivery, nice. At that point, I move my 50% partial just below that imbalance. So if price wants to come down, let me see. If price wants to come down, it can mitigate this imbalance and go from there bullish. If not, then I'm perfectly fine taking out this 50% partial because yeah, that's just what I've tested. You know, I'll just protect below that imbalance. So if price wants to come down, as not in this case, yeah. So now, I mean, this expands quite a lot, and if we break below this MB or this range, I'd view this as momentum loss. So I move my full stop, so in the other 50% below this MB. I still protect here because this is such a weird movement that I can 100% see price like coming back down, accumulate to then go up. So yeah, price moves up. If we get a now, like, if price now accelerates to the top, I will move below there. No, but I think as soon as we break below this fractal pullback rule, should give you quite a lot of weakness. Now we get below there, that's perfect, and move up there. So we just going to protect that. Perfectly fine. This is crazy expansion, so I will move 50% to here, and just because I don't want to give up, I do want to give up 1R, 0.7R or something to move below that imbalance, so we can still mitigate that imbalance and then go, and I'm still in while giving up 0.7R to basically secure more later on. So our stop lies now on 2.67R. I have another rule. So as soon as price reaches 12.67R, 12.67R, I will move my stop loss up, just because a 10R expansion is quite a lot, and if we come back down all the way to here, that would hurt. So as price moves above here, so we touch that. As price moves here, I will go take the fib tool and drag the fib tool to my point where my stop loss lies. And from that point on, I will move my stop loss to the 3.82 level, meaning my stop is now, my full stop is now sitting here, just because like 30 to like 60 to 70% corrections within a trend is quite a lot and doesn't happen a lot. So I'm happy to protect at the 0.382 level. And if we get another expansion from here, meaning from, what is it? 6.48, meaning 16.48, which is around here, 16.48. If price comes here and does not make another range update, which it will in a second, so that is like not important anymore. But if let's say if there was no pullback rule here and we just go, then I will move my stop the same way. Fib tool from here to here, move that to the 3.82, basically trading behind price. So let's manage this. 50% partial goes below here. And let's see if we make another range update. For me now personally, I don't have anything to manage. Price just does not do anything, plays around, gives me my 50% partial, and yeah, let's see. So we have our stop at the 3.82 level. Price seems to not reach this point, or maybe. Okay, we can tap out. Perfect. So what did we secure? We secured 9.85, which is 4.5, 4.5, 4.9, 4.92, rounded down, 4.92 plus 4.92. This is quite big. 4.92, and on the rest, we secured 3.25, 3.26. So plus 3.26, meaning on this trade overall we secured 7, 8, around 8.1 something, which is good, which is very, very good. 8.1 something out of total all ran 12.67. I think it's quite good, and I mean, you've seen now me taking these trades, and I mean, I have no proof that my MacBook can do these videos, and I mean, just because it's so long already, like 1 hour and 6 minutes, there will probably be another 10 to 15 minutes looking for the next trade, and I think I'd be better off just leaving this how it is and just going with it into the next video, uploading it more frequently now because I have proved that my MacBook can do it. Yeah, I think that's basically concluding this video, and very happy with things are. I hope that I can, like, on a live account, get my live trades in and basically secure my first, like, real good trade that brings me to new all-time highs on my live account. But yeah, I mean, for now, I'm as I said, I'm very happy with how things going, and I'm looking to get behind all. I missed the trade. Did I? Oh no, this was yeah. I rather like those V recoveries, so price flushing below an ace, coming straight back up and then go sideways. I like those more than the ones that we have here. So price flushes, takes time, and comes up here. This doesn't show a lot of strength for me, so that's why I skip that. All good. Yeah. I think that's about it. Feel free to just comment any of your thoughts about this new video, and yeah, that's basically what my system is now like. Honestly, as I watched the last video of mine, just skip through, I couldn't believe what trades I take. And I hope I do not have this feeling in the future that I look at this trade and say, what the fuck did I do? But I think, you know, I'm in 2 funding challenges, and I would not have begun these funding challenges if I would not be confident in my system. So as I get the next big trade, the next big win, I will stack up on those funding challenges. I will buy another 50k account on FTMO this time, making my FTMO capital that I would get when I get the funding 60,000. So 110k account, 150k account, and on Apex I will for now stick to the 150k account, just because I pay like 50 euros per month for that account, as long as I basically, you know, as long as I'm in that account and do not pass it, I'll pay the 50 euros per month. So I will just let it be the 50 euros per month. As soon as I pass it, I will buy another one, and will build up my capital from like 150k to 300k to 450k, from 450k to 600k, and so on. And yeah, we'll do copy trading on all of those, and hopefully get good money doing this. And then I'm off to Thailand. A big dream of mine to just do a little bit of networking. Live finally, after 4 years of trying to find something to work, how I can make money online, to just after 4 years just say, man, you did it, like you can go now. So that's basically what I'm trying to achieve with this whole trading thing. And I think I'm in a very good way to basically get this dream of mine by the end of this year. If not, if this somehow takes a little bit longer and I will get it by the next summer or something, I don't care. For me, the only thing I care about is that I achieve this, and I'm very confident that I will do as I say I do. So, as I said, this concludes this whole video thing. I appreciate you as always for watching, for taking the time, for taking something out of this, and maybe might just be an inspiration. And for me, what I can always say, that trading is probably one of the greatest skills online you can learn. Just because if you like working on your own, if you like just having time for yourself, if you have cool hobbies, you want to have more hobbies, if you just like to live freely or like to live free, I think trading really does it well, because you can obviously with almost everything in the entrepreneurial area, you are your own boss, and in trading even more, because like nothing goes without you doing what is required. No one, you can't hire somebody to do the work for you. You can say, well, I hire someone from Fiverr to do XYZ. It won't work, because you have to put in the experience. You have to like get the experience from putting the work in. And if you do not do this and skip any step, like don't watch the whole course, don't watch every single video you can watch, you don't backtest for thousands of trades, you do not put in the work, you do not you skip steps, you're trying to do shortcuts, you will find yourself failing, and you can't hire anybody. Like, you have to do this on your own. And if you like the idea of that, I think trading really is a really good thing for you. And for me, it's perfect. I mean, of course, sometimes it's absolutely lonely, and for someone who already like cut out 90% of the friends I had years ago, I spent my last 4 years having one friend, now having a little bit more social activity, because I'm already looking for it, but it is lonely. Like, I'm not gonna lie, if you're a social person, you need to have something besides trading. Like, you need to do something besides trading, because bro, this shit will literally like freak you out, because you will sit like from summer to winter, from summer to winter, you will sit inside, no matter how the weather is, no matter how many people of you, how many friends of you are outside, you will just be inside learning this skill. And for someone who is social, I can absolutely relate to that, because like I felt lonely, and I still feel lonely, because like I feel like I have to get this down. I want to be inside. I want to be doing this. just because I know that if I do these things over and over again, at some point I'm going to be able to have the time to go outside, to make new friends, to learn new people, to get to know new people, to just make connections, get networking, and do all the things that I want, like traveling, buying stuff that I find cool, you know. And this is basically all. Like, trading gives me the tools for the job, but it's coming at a cost. Like, you will feel lonely, and I think that's mostly with like every single entrepreneurial area. Like, if you like subscribe to the entrepreneurial mindset and you want to do something online, um, I think it's quite important that you realize that you will feel lonely. Otherwise, it's not possible. Because if you don't feel lonely on your journey, that means you're not really committing to anything, because you need to be like unbalanced during the time that you really put the work in. Otherwise, it means that you do not put the right amount of work in. It's just my thinking, just my opinion, but that's how it is. I just talked another 10 minutes. But yeah, that's just what goes on in my head. But I think I'm in a good way that I, like, in the next few months, just can relax a little bit more and just focus on connecting with people, focus on just giving back to the people, to the people I love. And yeah, I just wanted to say this because I think most of the time we get lost in this whole Instagram, TikTok. I don't have TikTok. I've never had TikTok, but I think this is what TikTok is for, to just get lost in the in those videos that say, well, it's so cool to have to do entrepreneurship, and it is. If it's for you, it is cool, but it's coming. It always comes at a cost. You just have to subscribe to it. You have to sacrifice things for it, and if you do that, then you'll be fine. If you do not do that, then it's probably impossible for you to do things when you always quit when things get hard. But I mean, everyone will find their way, and it is surely not for everybody, but yeah, you will find your way, man. So I'll be off now. We will see each other in the next video. I don't want to put a time limit on when I post the next video, but I think it's going to be in the near future, now that I know my MacBook is capable of recording 1 hour and 17 minutes. So yeah, let's keep going, man. Let's hopefully do the next video, me having funding certificate in my hand. But I don't want to stress it. It will happen at some point in the future, and that's all right. Thank you for watching, and we'll see each other back in the next video. Bye bye.